Alright, it is time for me to do the Warlock achievement, Sketched Out. Cast 20 temporary shadow spells created by sketch artist, moving up to 40 in Tier 2. Now this one does seem like a build-up one, which means certainly don't have to do this all in one game. So I'm just going to build a deck that does it as much as possible in one game, and then we will go from there. Okay, as with many of the things where you play this, you do the battle cry, you get the temporary spell, and then you cast it, which means we want to play him as many times as possible, which means I put in the Brewmasters. But also, I've been forgetting about Zola the Gargan and Celestial Projectionist, so this is even more ways to play this over again in the same game. Just gotta be aware that I'm still gonna need mana left over to cast those shadow spells. So let me fill up my deck and I'll be right back. Alright, so this is a bit of a weird mana curve because it stops at 4 and then there's a gap. And it's got the Son of Hodir and the Playhouse Giant, which are both like good payoff cards for drawing a bunch of cards. Because with the sketch artist drawing a card every time I play them and wanting to play them a lot, I figured that I'm going to be getting through my deck rather quickly, so these things can come out. And then also, Floppy Hydra, I'll probably get back to them over and over and over again. Maybe. We'll see how that goes. But in general, I have plenty of ways, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 ways to copy, and I could make up to 9 progress per game. So ideally, so that seems promising. I mean, let's check it out. This is my second attempt with this game. I made literally no progress with the first game, largely because there was a control warrior who randomly took the cards I needed to use out of my hand before they could be played, and then out of my deck. So it was just insanely bad luck. I think it's a good deck still.
Welcome to my web. This treasure ain't fit for a pirate.
So right now, like, I could cast him, and as long as he didn't pull a forecast cost spell, I could play it, but then I wouldn't be able to return it to my hand. So, but at the same time, I do need to make sure my hand isn't getting too crowded. So what I can do, this is the more expensive copy. So I'll do that and have another one of those.
Now this is treasure.
Brothers, Hodir summons us.
So 3, 4, 5. As long as it's a 2 or a 1. So, and I don't have any 3 costs, so as long as it's not the 4 costs, I can bounce them back after.
They'll come across a cursed carnival. Look at me.
Oh, that's not a bounce back. That's so I better kill him. No, you know what? I'll draw as I do it. And if he does kill him, well, I do have another in there somewhere.
This treasure ain't fit for a pirate.
Hey, you! Install these for me, won't you?
Did someone sound a horn?
Too many cards!
That is unfortunate. So,
That's not allowed.
Isn't this fun?
Is someone there? Nope, nobody there.
Did someone sound a horn?
mana cheating out those Sons of Hodor were brutal. I don't think I'm gonna be able to. Nope.
Is someone there? Nope, nobody there.
A Defile won't do it. The Playhouse Giant won't do enough.
Who's ready for another round?
Job
Now you're cooking.
He just got too big too quick.
Very good.
I only got 1 progress. Yeah, it was brutal going up against that guy. You know, silly me waiting until 8 or 9 mana to cast the Hodor giant. But it is what it is. You know, the decks out there are pretty strong these days, and I am just gonna keep banging this out much as I can.